Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Fight Friday. So what are we doing today for Blind Fight Friday? I put this one out here because I'm curious myself to see. We're putting Early Times Bottled in Bond, which we got a liter for $26, versus Kentucky Owl Confiscated, which I paid $99 for, but regularly I find this for like $130. And I was just curious to see, will it beat it? Because when we drank the Kentucky Owl, I don't know. Everybody loves it. I'm going to be in a minority. I wasn't a huge fan. It was just okay.
So I'll stop that to a small degree. It was okay.
Yep.
Because of the price. It was up there. No. It's $100.
No, it is just literally okay.
Right. I don't know if it's going to smoke. It should be a good contest.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think it's not horrible bourbon, but it's $130. It should be very good bourbon, yeah. And it was just okay.
I'm assuming it should be smoother.
Me personally, I like the flavor. I drank some Evan Williams Bottled in Bond last night, and I was getting huge peanut butter and loving every minute of it. This one, I drink it, and I'm like, meh. So that's why we're doing it. So regular Blind Fight Friday rules. Mike leaves the room. I pour for him. I leave the room. He pours for me. We may or may not be drinking the same thing at the same time. You'll know because I usually put the picture up there. So
it's not a crazy nose in my one.
This one is not a bad nose in my one.
It's not crazy.
No. I don't expect either one of them to be crazy, though, because I didn't think we had, like, crazy nose in either one.
No, I don't. You're right, but I always get, like,
I'm getting, like, the traditional.
Yeah,
just the traditional, like, you know, like a vanilla, brown sugar, little caramel.
Weak.
Mm-hmm. Now, this one, of course, is Bottled in Bond. It's at 100. This one is 96.4 proof. So they are close in proof.
This is very, very, very easy.
Mm-hmm.
A little sweetness, but very easy.
Mine, on the other hand, was almost like a light. It was like a light bright. It wasn't thick, rich, and dark by any means. It was like a light bright.
There's not a lot of hang time.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have to go back to it. It's just a very easy drinker. It's just not there's not a lot here, right? It is light and bright. There's not a lot here. It's even on a taste. There's like no mad oak finish. There's no mad.
It's 100% a one-noter, like I like to say. Whatever that is, it's not bringing any complexity to the table. It's
a mild. It's not even a syrup. It's
just okay. So I'm thinking, honestly, without trying the second one yet, I would have to think it's Kentucky Owl. For me, I don't know what you are, but on glass one, again, it's not offensive in any way, but it's not like, even like I said, Evan Williams, I was getting like a peanut butter, and I was getting like a different nice oak finish at the end.
I guess
for $130 you expect more. I don't know if that was that or not. We're gonna see what this one tastes like.
That's my guess as well. But for that, I guess the ease of a drink. But it's 96 proof, so it's not like it's like 125 or anything.
No.
It should be fairly easy.
It should be easy. Right. Because it's
I'm trying to do, because I know
there's
he's
a lot
gonna
of
be,
water. That's it. No,
I'll try to be devil's advocate, and I could be in a wrong glass, but we'll see.
I could be 100% wrong, and it may actually win this, and it should win this because it's normally $100 and something to a $25 bourbon. This should dominate.
I've never seen this with the price you got it. It's usually $125 or above.
No, you don't. So it was a special, like 25%
super
off sale type
whatever,
of deal.
so.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I got it.
So even this nose is even got more to it.
There's not even, so the flavor on my glass number 2, it's got like a fruity front. There's a nice caramel throughout the whole thing, and then it ends with a nice little oaky finish. Like, if you're gonna just
have an oakier finish.
So I don't know if we're drinking the same, But this is literally an apple and orange thing right now. Like glass two.
There's even more hang time.
Everything, the whole drink itself, glass two wins. Everything about it. The nose was better.
The nose is
it has like a little complexity of flavor. It's not a big.
There's
fruit.
even more of a hang time.
I'm almost getting like a slight. I thought it was like a cherry. Let me try it again. It's nice sugary. The viscosity is better. It has. It gets to like a creamy caramel in the middle, and then it finishes off with a little bit more oak at the end. Glass two is running with it. I'm gonna go back to one just because it's a Friday anyways. But again, glass one to me, it's like light and bright.
So again, this is gonna be back to my disappointment of we waited forever to pull a punch on anything over like 80 for the longest time. Other than Booker's.
No, right.
And then we kept trying to push it off, and I'm like, I've been dying to try this. I've been dying to try this. Dying to try this. Just like the other one. And
yeah,
I'm quite confident that the bottles are the way they are, and I'm liking two better.
Now going back to glass one, I get that grassy young. It's light and bright.
It doesn't have a year.
I don't. It does. Neither one of them have. I don't know. This has to be at least 4 years at a minimum.
I was gonna say that one does
at least. At least
that one does have 4.
But this one, it doesn't have a. It was not a stated, I believe. But when I opened it, I remember getting, and I didn't notice it on the first sip.
The
but when I
nose come around a little.
So
bit.
take it like when I get it, it's like a light, bright, almost a grassy taste in the front. I
don't know about grassy, but let me see. I don't really get.
You don't get that. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. So this is. I think the bottles are as is. It doesn't have any way the complexity that two
does. It really
does.
doesn't have a
it has nothing. It one note, and if anything, it gets when I roll it on my tongue, it gets that weak, grassy taste in the beginning, and then it falls off at the end. You almost get no.
The
finish.
only say I will say, it really, you are correct. It doesn't have a lot of anything, but one note per se, and it's super easy. This is like, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze.
Even the viscosity, it's not even on the same level. Like
there's
two
nothing
coats
to that.
way better. One is almost water-esque, as I like to say. It drinks right down.
We wolf this.
It drinks right down.
And there's nothing to it. There is nothing else to this.
I'm not. I'm sure that the bottles are the way they are. That's my. I'll be 100% shocked if they're not the way they are.
Guess we should have started after I was done my sneezing attack. But go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. We can wait.
No,
you can take your time.
Totally enjoyment.
You can take your time. I didn't realize you were in a sneezing attack. I'm in my own little world over here because
I'm with you.
I'm disgusted at the fact that
I'm trying to do that somewhat.
There's no diplomacy about this. There is 100% none. Because you know what? That's the whole root of our channel and the whole point for all of you that have chimed in and be like, we're more cash, less mass. This and that. The bottom line is we tried this because everybody in the internet raves about these bottles. This is not $130
That's
worth.
not even close to.
This would be more 100. Let's verify.
So,
first of all, let's make sure we're talking about the right one. All right, before I go on a tangent,
I'll give you.
So I put Kentucky Owl on your left, and I put Early Times on your right,
and I get the same.
And you did the same thing. I was 99% sure because Kentucky. This
I didn't write the other one, but it's KO is Kentucky Owl.
So no, that's fine. So it's very grassy and it just like
it's a very simple, really nothing note. I mean, you got to pull for a nose.
That's why I say
this you couldn't. I don't even know if you'd mix this. If you mix this, you're gonna lose. You don't even get anything plain.
It's not even bringing me.
You wouldn't even want this in a rock.
It's not bringing.
It's not even a melt ice.
It's bringing me towards. You know where it brings me to? That weird flavor. No, it brings me to the dovetail. It brings me to the willet. It brings me to that weak profile. It brings me in that direction. That's where it brings me. 100% it does. So, but
not
that's
so much for me. But
it just brings me there. It's not.
It's very black.
It's just, that again. Evan Williams, I did him last night, and Evan Williams to me had a nice peanut butter, and it ended with an oak. And you drink this one, and you get nothing.
You let us know if you've tried this one, and you get spectacular notes. Because
maybe we got a bad bottle. You think? I don't know. This is just okay. But anytime you pay $130 for a
the
bottle,
nose is the nose maybe creeping up there, but yeah, it's so simple. It's so easy.
$26 for a liter, and it smashes it. Not even a question.
I'm not
hands down.
I'm not
the
denying.
Easy winner right here is Early Times Bottle and Bond. But that's the difference. It literally dominates that. And that should never happen. Where this is, you could buy 4 of these if we could get it here.
I was going to say,
or
there's a sad part.
We can't get it here, but everywhere else in the country, this is a buy all day.
It is a buy. All day.
You know what I mean? So I'm not disappointed. I had this.
Even if you were mixing or doing whatever you wanted,
it's still
with
delicious.
That, for the money, you're not going to be crying.
Well, you're getting
for us, we're going to cry because we can't get it. But I mean, everywhere else that can.
Oh, so even now, I'm almost getting like a chocolate covered cherry right now. Coming off of this, the one good thing this does,
I did get a little hit of chocolate.
It propels this one to make it better.
It does.
This one makes this one worse. It really does.
But the nose is. This never came around. I went back to it 3 times, and there's still. It's really,
light and bright and
barely
weak.
You have to, weak. Mm-hmm. And same with this, with sipping it, same with hang time, same with everything. There's really nothing for that money.
No,
honestly, I'll say it's a thumbs down. I would not spend the money for this.
No, 100%. I would never buy. I will buy another Kentucky Owl because I have one over there. But I would never buy this brand again. I would never do it because this one.
We're gonna continue to buy Kentucky Owl. Just see if there's one out there. It's just kind of like the barrel. One sucked, he hated, and then and the other one was totally different flavor. But back to the old consistency for the money, you can get 2 Elijahs, or you can get 2 Larcenies,
right?
Which is going to smoke
4 Old Foresters. There's so many. I'll be honest 100, with you. At this point, I take 5 Fighting Cocks because I think it has more flavor and taste. You know what I mean? Like it just.
At least you're drinking something.
4 or 5 wild turkeys.
This is like
101s would beat this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
This is.
It's just okay.
I'll give it.
It's just okay.
I guess if there's a selling point, the old timers that just want a super refined, like easy finish of nothing. This is back to like your buddy's dad.
Yeah, but it's $130. So the old timer's not going to want to spend that. He's going to be looking for that.
He's good and he's happy.
I mean, it's a fancy bottle. I'll give him that.
No, it's not even. It's not even. Well, that's not the selling point.
People love that. People love the fancy.
I guess that would be the. If you have the money and you just don't want to fight, you want a harshness. You would just want simple. You have to have the money. I'm telling you. This is not our channel.
If I'm trying to impress my guest, though, I would be embarrassed to put that one out because I don't think flavor wise I'm going to impress anybody.
I agree.
If they have any knowledge of whiskey whatsoever, to me, this doesn't drink like it should. No, it's just okay.
I would.
It's just okay.
Eagle Rare would.
100%. There's so many other flavors.
It's a 10-year.
Here it is, $26 for a liter, and this smashes.
There's no age statement. It's. If there is, we missed it, but whatever.
Nose-wise,
it doesn't even matter.
So much better. It's night and day. Well, there you go. We beat this up enough. I did it just mainly for the point that I figured this is exactly what was going to happen.
This just has like 9 notes. That has 1.
No, 100%. It just it's not bad bourbon. It's just okay, and you should never pay $130 and up for okay bourbon.
It's a very
that's my point. So
time lapse that we've had. It's crushing.
It's night and day. It's not even. This early times Toronto.
Sad for us, we can't get it.
Nope, there it is. But so there's
northern boys that live in the north and travel south. Grab yourself a bottle for $20.
Oh, hands down. Anytime I see one of these on the shelf, I'm going to grab it. I don't ever duplicate stuff, but hands down, if I ever see this on the shelf because it doesn't come in, I'm scoring a bottle because it's liquid gold. It really is. It fights way above its range, but. I knew it was going to tranche this. That's why I put it up against it. That was my whole point for it. Just because it does fight above its range, and that it's not worth its money.
Everything is like
that's what I mean. It's
this is like a simple,
damn good whiskey is what that is. That's all it is. So,
very good.
Or as some would say, it's a mighty fine whiskey right there. So. That being said, if you have any suggestions for a future Blind Fight Friday, leave them down below. And as long as we have the 2 bottles, we'll get at them. If we don't, we'll eventually get the bottles, and we'll do so. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
And subscribe.
There's a good chance Kentucky Owl is not going to sponsor us anytime soon, just for a record. But we're honest. That's all.
Call us if you want a reference. I'll surely give you our compliments.